What up, Cowboys Nation? This is the Sports Ray here to celebrate as we have clinched the NFC East and also the NFC as a whole all in one night. Great season for these boys. That they're doing awesome. They did their job the entire year. They're 12-2, still with 2 games to go, and it brings some questions to light. This team isn't going to play a meaningful game for the next month. That's 4 weeks of football where it isn't going to hurt them. It isn't going to make them lose any position, and it isn't going to help them in any way. So there's some different perspective on what they should be doing. Should they be resting these guys? Should they ward off the injury bug? Should guys get healthy? Obviously, those guys are gonna stay rehabbing and stay doing what they need to do to get healthy and ready for the playoffs. But guys like Dak that are on a high, and guys like Zeke and this offensive line that are rolling, you don't want to lose one of these guys to injury. But it's hard to break up the chemistry that this team has as well. I would lean more towards playing them. Garrett has been adamant about keeping these guys on the roll that they're going. And he did it in 2014 too, so I wouldn't be surprised if these guys played all the way through probably pretty much the third quarter of week 17. But you never know what you're gonna get. And there's also the question with Dak. Quarterbacks have a little bit of a different position, so you want him to keep rolling the way he is. And you haven't seen him in this position before. He's answered every question. I'm not saying Dak is inept in any way. Dak has answered every question. Coming off a loss, stringing together great games, facing a division rival. He's done it all. He's won all the games that we've asked him to do, and every situation he's been put in. Coming back in the fourth quarter, he's done it. Putting together those fourth quarter numbers, overtime win, overtime drive. He's done it all. So at the end of the day, it's not that I doubt Dak. It's just that I've never seen him. Tom Brady. I know he could probably rest 2 weeks and come back and light up the fucking field because he wants to. But Dak, I don't know if that flow is going to be there. He's still a rookie. He's still growing. He's still developing. And, you don't want to impede that by, clinching too early. It's weird, a little bit of perspective, because I feel like we clinched late but clinched early at the same time. I feel like we should have shored up, these positions maybe like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, even for the NFC East. But, because the Giants were playing so well record-wise, that they kept it close until now. But now that we're clinching it 2 weeks out, it feels like we clinched it way too early. And there's a lot of questions to be asked, and there's a lot of ways we can go with this. I don't think any way is particularly right. And then there's also the Romo route, which people want to see him play, people want to see what he's got out there, and I just think that creates a lot more questions. So I don't know if you throw him out there, maybe give him a half, week 17 or something like that. That's why I don't get paid the money to do this. That's why Garrett gets paid the money to do this. Jerry Jones, owns this team, and Stephen Jones, doing whatever they do. That's why they get paid the big bucks, because these are questions that I don't want to answer. But they're the questions I do want to know the answer to as a Dallas Cowboys fan. So I look forward to seeing what our team does. I have no doubt they'll make the right decisions, whether I agree with them wholly or not. But what do you guys think? Go ahead and comment down in the comment section. We'll get some good discussion started. But again, we clinched the entire NFC with 2 weeks left. Hell of a job, boys, and let's go, Cowboys Nation. We're playoffs, here we come.